Boom. All right. Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Lost Minds of Phandalin. We are continuing on our road up to Neverwinter, actually, before our characters go on to Phandalin. So I am Charlie. I'm the DM for the group, and we will go through and get started with introductions and then go from there. All right, Solomon, you are up.
Hi, I'm Rick. I play Solomon Vapor, cleric and member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Okay. All right, Rooney.
Yes, I'm Jordan. I'm playing Rooney Deadfoot, the Kender Barbarian.
Okay. Xanthia.
Well, hello, I'm Queenie. I'm Xanthia, an Asmar Rogue.
Okay, and Drickle.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm playing Drickle, the Thrakreen Divine Soul Sorcerer.
Okay, awesome. Ouroboros. I'm sure I said it wrong because that's how I do this.
All good. Hi, my name's Pedro. I'm playing Oboros, the Hexblade Warlock.
Okay, and then last but certainly not least, Thok.
Hi, Thok playing a Leonin fighter.
Cool. All right, and back to me. Is there anyone who would like to give us a recap of where we left off and for inspiration, and we can get started?
So last time we had spoken to Gundren, Rockseeker, and we were tasked to go to was it Waterdeep, so we can meet my Good Barrow at the Seven Sons Market. I'm sorry, Neverwinter. I apologize. And then we're gonna go to meet Elmar Brathis and Phandalin with all his stuff, and then we're gonna get hella loot, dogs.
Nice. All right, and you can have inspiration. So
Whee!
let's go ahead and get started. All right, let me move you all. Got some spooky music going on in the background. And so where we last left off, you all were getting ready to set camp, so that will be where we start from. I feel like I'm dragging tokens and they're not showing. Okay, I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Thok. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I believe we're going to have Drickle on watch, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go
Drickle
ahead.
doesn't need to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, that to me is pretty impressive.
What's the name of the feat that lets him just go without sleeping?
It's a species ability.
Yeah, I think it's a racial bonus.
What's it called?
1 moment.
Being an insect, I think.
It's just called sleepless, as you don't require sleep and can remain conscious during a long rest, though you must still refrain from strenuous activity to gain the benefit of the rest.
I can't imagine not having to sleep. Like,
Well, The downside of that is like the Kreen are like very short lived, like 30, 40 years the most, lore wise. He's also telepathic and can't speak normal words, so there's layers. It's like
I mean, they're pretty much on
like
par
an
with the
onion.
Aarakocra in lifespan.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna keep. It's like super dark with it being nighttime. I'm just gonna make it daylight because it's way too dark of a map to see. And I feel like
On
we
my
all can
end,
understand.
It's on my end. It's just saying game pause, and I'm like the only person showing up. Everyone else is invisible
Well-
or just not on the map.
Well, it also depends on if you have night vision or not. So that is something to keep in mind if your character doesn't have dark vision, like what you would be able to see.
Gotcha.
Right. It's dope that
Okay.
Foundry can just take that into effect.
I feel so
Before we
immersed.
start. Yeah, it's so
Foundry is
immersive.
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I should have taken the night vision pact. Honestly, I feel like a dummy for not doing that.
That's cool. Next level.
Alright.
Will I be able to even switch packs?
No, you can change your page every level.
Hmm.
So I guess if you all want it to be immersive, I can put the darkness back on so you can see what you would see. Or so what would you all like to do?
I'm up for whatever the group's up for.
I
It's
mean,
easier
I
for you
think
to
it's still
manage,
pretty
you can keep
darkish.
it light.
Say it again.
Seems fun.
So if it's easier for you to manage like the screen, you can just keep it light.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are
It completely is easier for me to keep it light, so we will go with that. I wasn't expecting it transitioning to night to be super dark on my end, but I guess that makes sense because, it's night. Okay, so go ahead and let's not completely get sidetracked and roll me a perception.
yeah.
Well, and I guess before that, is there anything, because I've, jumped the gun that you're all just going to sleep right away. Is there anything that the group would be doing to prepare for nightfall?
So the only thing Jekyll will be doing is activating his camouflage so he looks kind of like invisible, keeping watch, so you can kind of get the jump on anything that does try to ambush everyone else.
But Boris doesn't really have anything to use for said preparation, so he just kind of sleep and whatnot.
Same thing for Thok. Just gonna kind of roll over and fall asleep.
Alright, no making of a fire or anything at all for the group. We're just going for it.
Oh well, I mean, if no one's making a fire, then yeah, we gotta. Every campsite needs a fire.
I'll just firebolt the Tinder Pyre one once it gets put together.
Cool. Yeah, so you all go through and begin making camp, kind of keeping an eye on everything as you are. I will use, Drickle, I will use your 18 for when we get into night checks and things. But I'm assuming, is anyone else staying on watch, or are we just gonna, Drickle is the only one who, doesn't need sleep? Or are we just gonna leave him on his own?
I'll take are we doing a short rest equals 4 hours or a short rest equals 1 hour? How are we doing that?
I have
Because-
4 hours.
Okay, alright, so then I'll just take a short rest just for the first 4 hours and then join Drickwool and watching out for the night.
Okay.
With someone else keeping watch, Cynthia's going to take advantage and sleep.
Yeah, same with Rooney.
Same, Solomon.
Same. Thok.
Okay. Alright, so as the night goes, you hear the crickets, chirping and whatever. Nothing too much is standing out to you at first. And then, let's see. I need But go ahead and see. I know this never works out for me. Like for me on my end. Roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Where the hell is my initiative on here? It's just not popping up.
You go to your character sheet, it's like top right.
Yeah.
Let's say if this is what Trickle is noticing people come up, he'll wake everybody up telepathically. So you kind of tell them to like be ready to just like spring up and run. That way they kind of get the jump on the people who think they're getting us.
Well, the thing is so Store
Oh.
is coming back, and he got a nat 20 on
Oh.
his, so he got a 22 on his stealth.
Oh.
Against your 18 perception. So he's gonna get a surprise round, and then we will go in. So if you want to, and that's not necessarily, that's where I dropped him, but if you want to put
Gotcha.
your tokens where they would be, where you saw him on the map isn't necessarily where he would be, it was just where I pulled and dropped. So if you want to put your character where you think your character would be on this map, resting, and then we will go from there.
For sure.
Got to unpause the game.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's like my thing.
Sleeping under that tree.
See, I'm glad that I have Queenie and Jordan playing on this, because like Foundry is brand new to me.
I've been running on it for 3 years and I still mess up, so don't feel bad.
Thing.
Oh, I don't feel bad. It's all about, like, I will always forget to unpause. Like, that is a real thing.
And Jerko was just kind of spent a lot of his time watching Caveman TV.
Alright, and are we all on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? I got Rooney. Drickle, have you rolled initiative yet?
I should. Yeah, I got an 8.
Oh, okay. I will add you.
Wait, why Store on here?
Oh, because that's who's sneaking up on you all.
Oh.
Can I, like, manually edit his initiative?
Yeah, you
Yes.
should be able to click and right click him in the combat tracker and then just do update initiative.
Okay. I thought that was the thing to do, but I wanted to make sure before I did it. So, welcome, chat, to learning how to use Foundry 101 while we play Lost Mine of Phandalin. Okay. Alright, so you all are in place. And our friend Store is going to start us off in combat, and then we will start at the top of the order. So naturally, seeing that Drickle was the one that was more up and alert compared, that is going to be where Store starts. So he's... Go ahead.
Let's say I did do my active camouflage, so did he see me?
What is your active camouflage?
Oh, it gives me advantage on like stealth stuff as I keep, just in general, as long as I'm not moving.
Okay. Make a stealth roll for me.
Can you refresh my memory? Is this the guy who's bounty Xanthia let go?
Yeah. Yep. This is exactly who. It was a
Dang, he's
perfect
just-
setup for an encounter.
He's straight up just trying to murder us.
After we helped him out.
Well, I mean, let us recap
Well,
it
I know.
all.
Yeah, didn't.
Wow, okay, after we beat him up.
So, a 13.
Oh yeah, he does not notice you. Actually, so let's see.
Uh-oh.
Well, and everybody else is like asleep and in the open, so I guess he is going to make his first attack on or Burros is going to be who he attacks.
I feel bad for everybody. They're not even the ones who fucked with him.
Right. Well, you're like up there over in the trees, so let's get him. He's going to attack with his claws. Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Great. He's going to be just as wonderful as he was in the bar. 24.
So I'll use silvery barbs and put that at disadvantage.
Well, I don't. Okay, so I guess when he moves in. Well, this is his surprise round. So I
You
don't.
don't get reactions on a surprise.
I don't know. Do you
I would
guys?
assume not.
Yeah, because he goes and then we start initiative.
Never mind then.
All right, so that was a 24. So let's get damage for 9 piercing damage, and then that will put us at the top with Thok.
All right. I actually just looked it up in the PHP, by the way. There's no reactions if you're surprised.
Gotcha.
I was curious too because I didn't know the answer offhand. All right, I'm up, right?
Yes.
All right.
And I would say that like once Store started attacking, Drickle would have been like aware of his presence and told you all to wake up.
All right.
And you hear a voice in your head trying to wake you up from sweet dreams.
And or the sound of like Oboros getting bit and him yelling.
Yeah.
Also that. I mean, there's plenty of sound for you all to awake to.
A very abrupt something like that.
I'm gonna jump up to my feet, and because I'm gonna have heard Boros yelp out in pain, and start to make my way down. I'll just make my way straight down diagonal, and I'm just kind of mad because this dude just woke me up. So I don't really need to say anything. I'm just gonna swing at him with my great axe.
Okay.
Go to my action.
Never wake cats up when they're napping.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also, so, like, those of you near the fire pit, I mean, that's kind of perfect that there is a fire pit. You do have, like, light there, but, like, if you don't have dark vision and you move away, keep that in mind as well.
14 to hit.
Does a 14 hit him? It does not.
Dang. All right, and it's just gonna be my turn then.
Okay. Xanthia is up.
Okay, so as Xanthia looks over and sees who's attacking them, she takes out her short bow. And with a 19, shoots an arrow at him.
A 19 will hit.
Okay. Oh, and that would get sneak attack because there's somebody within 5 feet. Hold on. Great start to sneak attack. She gets a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so dealing a total of 9 damage, and she would, as she's shooting this, she would shout, pretty sure your issue's with me. Why don't you come over here?
Alright, anything else for your turn?
No, that is it.
I really do like that it's Xanthia, Rooney, and then Store. I think that's like a perfect, like, in line.
Yeah, that worked.
Alright, Rooney, you are up.
Let's see. After being woke up by Drickle, Rooney is kind of like, in a state of confusion. And seeing Xanthia's arrow, he's going to also try and use his taunt as a bonus action. Why don't you pick on somebody who has a bigger axe than you? And going to cast his with his taunt here.
And bigger balls too.
So wisdom saving throw DC 10. Okay. Well, that failed. So Rooney's just gonna run forward and attack them.
Do you have dark vision?
Oh yeah, it is night. That is
It
true.
is night. You
Oh.
can stumble your way forward.
Is the
but
fire still? Did we start
Yeah.
a fire?
Yes.
How much range is that giving?
Drickle, would you have been adding to the fire throughout the night?
Right.
I think it's 10 bright and then an additional 10 dim.
Okay, so judging.
So you would be able to see, but you're not going to be able to see as well as you're used to seeing.
Okay, and so I'm going to go here.
Yeah, don't step in the fire.
Yeah. Well, now as
Become
you
the flame.
neebly step around the fire.
Then I will attempt to strike as we're next to the fire, and that is
Okay.
bright, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not a huge stickler on it. It's just being mindful about it. Unfortunately, you
Rooney,
the
get him.
darkness just is not
Too tired.
working for you. You're tired. You're disoriented. You're not really sure what's going on. You are in a deep slumber.
All right, and then that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right. Well, Store is now up, and since you've come over, mumbling at him and swinging at him, he is going to turn his attention to you, Rooney, and he's going to attempt to make a claw attack. A 21, I assume, hits.
Yep.
For 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to take his second claw attack at Thok. Mostly because I don't feel like killing everybody in one go. 22. Damn, he could not roll for shit when we played the last session, and now he's like, yep, I can roll. And he is going to deliver 9 slashing damage. And as he does, he begins yelling at the group about how you all resulted in Martik. I'm really bad at remembering names. Yes, I got it right. Martik escaping, and he has been following you all, trying to catch you when your defenses were down. And then that will bring us to Drickle.
Trickle will now cast. You told the.
Okay, that's Wisdom.
Oh yeah, that'll be wisdom.
Ooh,
He
did
fails.
not get that. He failed.
Takes 4 necrotic damage as you see Drickle kind of flick this little bell on one of his little insectoid bits on his head, and then he will.
Oh, does he have a permanent bell? On him? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then he'll move up. He'll jump over into the trees and wait there.
Okay. All right, Solomon, you were up.
Solomon will hop up, see what's going on. Gonna move over, and then he's gonna cast Magic Missile on Store. Man, that was a lot. Do I need to roll the damage 3 times?
No, you roll it once, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it counts for each one. So you
Yeah.
do 12 damage.
Nice.
Would have thought that would have
Like, actually put
shown
it
the
as
12, but
12.
did it put it as 12?
No, it didn't. I had to, like, open it up to see that it would be 4 times 3. It just wants
Yeah,
me
that's
to
what I
math.
thought.
Bastard.
It knows your one weakness.
I'm pretty decent at math, thank you.
Yeah, that'll be Solomon's turn.
Okay. All right. Ouroboros, you were up.
Okay. So the very first thing Aboros is going to do is cast Hex on Store.
Okay.
Let me get that on there. I want to hex his strength, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to use
Hex is a bonus
my
action.
huh?
Hex is
Hex
a
is
bonus
bonus?
action. Yeah.
Ah, shoot.
Well, so you still have your action then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Queenie, you're like flickering all over the place when you lean back.
No, I just noticed that. It's like,
I'm
oh
gonna
shit.
use my action to cast Blade Ward on myself, and that'll be good.
Okay, resistance. Oh, that reminds me. I need to actually pay attention to what you all are doing because he has resistances. Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, so he has disadvantage with straight checks, and then
That affects his to hit, right?
No, it's his ability check. So if somebody
Ah,
using like abilities that require strength check or things like that, curse is that the one you want. It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
all right, Thok, you were up.
All right, I'm gonna start with my bonus action for second wind, so I can give myself a little helio of 1d10 plus 2. There it goes. How do I?
If you need to, you can roll the dice down below if that's easier.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just roll the d10 down below because I'm clicking on the ability. It's not cooperating with me. All right.
Nice.
So that'll be 10 hit points
10.
healed.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna swing at him with my battle axe again, and hopefully not completely suck this time.
A
16 to hit.
16 is going to miss on him.
Oh my gosh! All right,
It's
that's
got to be
gonna be my
17.
turn. Yeah.
Maybe it just changes depending on who you are.
Yeah.
Alright, Xanthia, you were up.
Okay. So Xanthia is gonna move here. And she's going to swap for her rapier, and she's going to say, "Hey, I said your fight was with me. I'm the one who let him go." And then she's going to stab him with her rapier.
Alright. Well, you go to stab, and he is able to kind of move out of the way before you are able to engage with him.
Are we
We do
using?
flanking.
Yes. You can roll
Okay,
again.
I'm gonna roll again.
Oh yeah.
With an 18.
Great. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just gonna add the d6 there.
Okay.
And she gives him 7 points of piercing damage. Just stabbing him right in the gut. No, not the gut, the side.
All right.
Glad somebody can hit him.
And that would be her turn. Although I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you allow to weapon fighting with rapiers and daggers?
Yes.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. Okay, thank you.
I say they're both light weapons, so you should be able to.
Some people don't allow it.
Oh, really? See, I always did that when I
Because
was first
technically a
starting.
rapier is just a martial and a finesse. It's not technically light. So some people don't allow it.
Well, I'm glad I've never played with those people. I started off playing a lot of rogues, and so I did a lot of rapier and daggers. All right,
Rooney. Let's go, Rooney. He's right in front of you.
Okay, Rooney is
She knows he can't see you for
a little
shit.
upset that he missed his attack, so he's going to reckless attack this time and swing with advantage. He really wants to give this guy what's coming to him.
You really gave
He
it
fails
to
again.
him.
Swinging around in the air, just almost hitting everyone around him.
I mean, Xanthia spoke to you and distracted you is what happened. Like, you were, like, in the zone, and she broke the zone.
Everyone can just be mad at Xanthia at this point.
And he's I don't want to take that chance, so he's gonna stay there.
All right. That brings us to Store, who is going to turn his attention on Xanthia and Rooney. First attempting to make a claw attack at Xanthia. I'm guessing a 12 misses.
That does not hit. She's like, pathetic.
All right. Well, as he's doing that, he is using his other hand to make a claw attack at Rooney. And since
He has advantage on
yeah. 19.
That hits.
Or Rooney.
I mean, it could have been a nat 20. 10 slashing damage. And he just he looks like right at you, Xanthia, and is just kind of cackling in your face as he is able to attack Rooney.
Oh, he's in for it, man.
All right, Drickle, you're up.
Brickle will move over here, and then he's going to cast fire. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
That's one off.
That's another 4 fire damage, and then I will use my bonus action to convert my sorcery points into another level 1 spell. And then jump back over there.
Okay. All right, Solomon, you're up.
Solomon's gonna take a step as soon as he clicks the right thing. There we go. understand his compatriots have been, a little swing, a little miss. Solomon is going to cast Bless on Thok, Rooney, and Oberos.
Very blessed of you, sir. Thank you.
I need it.
Why won't we? Oh, it doesn't like me having it popped up. That's why.
So if you cast it on Fortune, will it auto-calculate in our rolls? Or do we add it manually?
That was what I was hoping for, but now I can't figure out how to actually. The damage spells work a lot better. Yes, please. I don't want to pause everything, so I will get this to cast. Ooh,
My bad. I
There
didn't
it
mean to
is.
actually click that.
There we go. Cast
Okay.
on. Yeah, it doesn't let me target them.
It's when
I
we do an
actually,
attack roll.
Well, no, I
yeah,
mean it doesn't actually. The bless doesn't target, so
Uh,
yeah, you just get the a D4 plus to your
Okay.
attack and saves.
all right. Anything
Yep.
else?
Yeah, that'll do it for Solomon.
Okay. Ouroboros, you're up.
Okay. The very first thing I'm gonna do is just attack Store with my rapier.
Okay. Every time you all click something and it pops in the chat, I just want to click the buttons for you. It's like a really bad urge. Because they're like there, and I'm like there, and I'm like ready.
I remember a time when I would
So
argue
you
with
do technically
Jordan.
have advantage. Sorry to help you.
No, that's okay.
Oh, well, I probably should roll that an advantage, but I mean, 19 still
You
hits.
can roll another time in case you would have gotten a nat 20.
20.
Fish for crits.
Cool. Well, the 19 did in fact hit, so you can roll your damage.
Does bless increase damage or just the
It's just the attack.
It's just attack roll.
Okay.
Don't forget your hex D6.
Oh, right. Yep. So that's 5 piercing damage and then 1 necrotic damage.
Okay, so. Alright, anything else for your turn?
No.
Alright, Thok, you're up.
Third time's the charm. Let's go. Swing at him with my battle axe.
This guy just
Um,
doesn't like axes, man.
Yeah, right?
He's immune to
And then
axes.
Well,
There you
this
go.
time you are going to connect as you
Oh,
swing
Whoop,
your
whoop.
axe at him. Your
I
battle
did
axe.
that. Look at me go. Alright.
Hell yeah.
You did it.
And then I'm gonna roll for damagios. That's 10 damage. And I'm gonna use, fuck it, I'll use my action surge. And I will swing again, because I'm feeling good.
Fucking kill.
You're
Whoops.
feeling
That
a
doesn't
little
hit.
too overconfident
Yeah.
on that one.
Overconfident. D4 won't even save me there.
Yeah, I was
All right, and
gonna say
that'll be my turn.
All right, Xanthia, you're up.
All right, Xanthia is going to take out her dagger, and she is going to stab him rapier than dagger.
Dang.
Ooh.
Ooh.
With the
That-
sneak attack too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get him.
With 12 piercing damage from her rapier. Like, that one's for Rooney.
Sorry, I just put that in there so it's not on my character sheet, so I don't forget.
She got a little too excited on that one.
Yeah.
You got lucky there.
I'll say I don't think it multiplied your crit damage.
Oh
So
shit,
you-
I didn't do crit, I don't think. My
Yeah,
bad.
so it should be actually 21.
Okay.
Are we doing double damage or double
Oh.
dice?
Oh,
I
I
do-
should have asked that.
Yeah, double dice.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Yeah.
Whoop, that one was better. So she did a lot of good damage the first time.
29. Dang, dog.
Yeah,
Okay.
and as that connected, she was
So-
like, "That's for Rooney, you son of a bitch."
Okay, so it'd be the 17 plus the 12 or d4.
Yep.
Dex,
So yep.
I think one of those is your dex mod though, so you have to take 3 out. So that's 26 dead. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Sorry, he has resistances, so like I'm trying to figure out what he was at before.
No worries.
Just so I know. So he would have been, I would have taken that. Alright,
It's
Xanthia,
okay.
go ahead.
She just killed him.
I mean, you did. Go ahead and describe what you do.
She literally takes the rapier as she stabs it into the side right where she had already stabbed him before, and she kind of like pulls down a little bit to deal that little bit of extra damage. And literally, as she's stabbing it and pulling it down, she's like, "And that's for Rooney, you son of a bitch!" And then she just like pushes him into the ground.
Alright. And we are out of initiative.
Then as she pulls it out, she kicks him, and she's like, "Yeah, don't fuck with us."
I like the added, don't fuck with us. I mean, he can't at this point.
Made her feel better. Then she's gonna turn to Rooney and do some healing hands. That roll.
I rolled when you were rolling.
That was
so
weird.
Yeah, we were rolling at the same time.
Woohoo, we got 2 points
You
of
got
healing.
two.
So I'll pump a healing word to who's really low in health. Oberos, you alive?
I'm at 8 health currently.
Anybody lower than that or no?
Not the exact same.
Well, I got
Only
2
a
slots,
full.
so I'll hit you both with one.
Did I roll 2 nat ones?
Yeah, I rolled 2
It's supposed to be
fours,
2d4.
so you both gain 7 hit points.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then I'll walk over to what's his face and just kind of kick him.
I guess I shouldn't have deleted him. My immediate thing was deleting the token.
That's okay, we know where he is.
Yeah, he's
Xanthia.
right there.
In your head, you hear, "Oh, have you looked him over yet?"
Nope, sure haven't. And then let's do that as a group.
Yeah. Oboros has no problems with looting this guy. He did try to take a big bite out of him.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what you
He's
find.
gonna go through his pockets together. Such a strange group activity for us.
As they're all doing that, Rooney's gonna kind of just like wipe the blood off of his chin that's been dripping down from his nose and go take a rest back at the tree there.
All right, let's see what you find on him.
Just see Thalka licking the blood off of his face around his lips.
That's hot.
We're gonna go with this. All right, so you all begin kind of looking through, seeing what you can find. You find 5 gold pieces, and if you all don't write this down, I will not remember it. So that is on you all. So 5 gold, and you also find that he has a shield on, like his back, like his backpack on back, you know, his adventurer kit or whatever you want to call it, on his back. And aside from that, like going through his gear, you don't find anything that you wouldn't find in a standard adventurer kit. Oh, I love that.
I would
like,
say,
zoomed in.
does anybody need the shield?
I've already got one.
What's the what type of armor is this guy wearing, and what's its current condition?
He is. Let me make sure I'm right. He is not wearing any armor.
Oh,
He's meat armor.
meat armor.
But I'll say, I'll take the shield, and you guys can all take the 1 gold apiece.
You can take my gold since it's my fault he came back.
Well, you put him out of his misery, so you could. Yeah, I think you should take it. The money.
All right. And then she comes back over to Rooney and she's just like, "You okay?"
I'll survive.
All right, and you all. So the random roll that you saw that I did at the exact same moment that Xanthia was to see how long into the evening it was. You were about 5 hours into your rest.
I'm just gonna. Oboros is just gonna go ahead and after getting himself cleaned off of all the blood and whatnot, he's just gonna go ahead and start resting again, or attempt to. Hopefully, he doesn't get jumped in the night.
Same thing for.
I did
Sorry
say
about-
before she went back up there, she's gonna grab her arrow out of the guy, and then she'll go up there and she'll clean all the blood off, and then go back to resting.
I don't know. Jerkle will apologize to everyone. Like, sorry. Didn't see him. But I'll do better this time. And I'll keep watch.
All right. And so as you all go back into resting for the night, go ahead. Anyone who is staying up and keeping watch, roll me a perception.
I'll use my inspiration.
Do better this time, huh?
Yeah, that's better. Ish.
Okay.
I mean, that's definitely higher than a 7, so I'd say that's better. Ish.
And I'll do the same thing like last time. I'll, change my skin color, so it's just it's just like an unintended fire, at least what it looks like.
Okay, and do you have to roll stealth for that?
I do.
Okay.
One moment.
Yeah, roll me a stealth. I like completely spaced.
So the 13.
Okay. Yeah, so the rest of the evening passes uneventful. You can hear the chirping of the crickets that are still going. You can hear some like scattering of the like leaves and stuff that are on the ground, but like nothing more than just a typical animal rummaging through the forest. And as the dawn comes upon you, you can hear the birds chirping, playing a nice little song for you all as you wake for the morning. So what would your
At some
morning
point,
activities look like?
They would look to Rudy and be like, "Are you feeling better?"
Definitely
How much time has passed? Enough
a
for
bit
a long
of
rest or a short rest?
we're doing a long rest, I thought, correct?
Yeah. And
Okay.
so you had 5 hours and then it was interrupted, but as long as you have 6 total, then you were good to go.
Okay. How do we give ourselves a long rest on our character sheet to,
Hit
give
manage
It's
myself?
right by
next to
that.
your character name, and then scroll down a little bit, and you'll see like the short rest, long rest thing.
Okay.
Or on your character sheet, you can. It's also like right under your hit dice if you have it open.
I have mine shrunk down, so I gotta like open it up.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Thank you.
definitely feeling sore, but I'll live. That was not fun.
Maybe next time I should just not run my mouth and get us into trouble.
Did you get yourselves into trouble though? I mean, you killed him, and that was with him actually being a little stronger than he was the first time you encountered him.
Well, yeah, but still, people got hurt. Nobody likes being hurt.
Like I was grinding Boris in a forest.
Well, he is dead now. That's what matters most, I would say.
All right.
Speaking of which, what do we do with him? I guess I wasn't expecting us to kill him.
Put them in the fire.
Bury,
Yeah, I was gonna say burn him.
bury him, maybe.
No, that's very disrespectful to the body. And Drickle will just kind of.
He was very disrespectful. He's a bounty hunter and then turned into a criminal.
True.
Well, he's dead, so he's not very much of anything anymore. Nils, I'd say, would you count it as like strenuous time if like Drickle took like a long time to like bury him, like during the long rest?
Well, I would say like you would have had time to be able to bury him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I would say you might not even be that. You might see Drickle like finishing burying him.
All right. So you all awaken and you're seeing the last moments of Drickle getting him in the ground and buried. And then anything that you all want to do before you continue heading towards Neverwinter.
I'm gonna snack on some rations. Oh yeah.
I'll just say Drickle will just like spend a little time before bounce, just picking up some, random spell component stuff, just like anything that could be nearby the camp. Nothing crazy or anything.
Okay.
Just
I
gonna
love
sit
that
under this
rations
nice
popped
shady tree
through.
and groom myself.
Yeah, so you all go about your morning routines, getting ready, is there anything that you'd be talking with amongst the group about as you're getting ready to continue going towards Neverwinter?
Yeah. So what was that about? Seemed to know them.
What was that? Sorry, what you said just went completely over my head.
So,
I heard you.
what was that about? You seem to know him.
I mean, I knew of him. We met him back at the bar. Remember?
Oh, I thought it was someone else. Yeah, no.
Nope.
So he killed the other guy and escaped. Is that what happened?
The other guy escaped, and then he came after us to kill us.
Gotcha.
Were you, Jesse? Were you part of the session last time? You
Yeah,
were, weren't you? Oh, okay. Okay.
because we gave it to him to take him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Xanthia cut him loose so that he could get out.
That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
So that says the consequence of Xanthia's actions.
Yeah, so he was taking the bounty up, but had cut the rope. So as soon as he put him down, like the first time, like he bolted from him. So he
Gotcha.
obviously was pissed at you all. Okay.
Well, should we head off to Phandalin? Because that's where it's going, right?
Rooney. This is why you don't take the lead. This is. He like pats him on the head.
We have a list of things to do before we go there.
I believe we have to go to Neverwinter first.
We will get there soon, friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, all ready to set off?
I think so.
The group packs up from taking your long rest and your pretty eventful evening. I'm not sure you were expecting to have a guest sneak up on you. I definitely was not expecting him to get a surprise round, but he still died, so it all worked out, and you all lived. But you all continue heading towards not Phandalin, but Neverwinter. There you are heading to get the wagon of supplies that Gundren needs delivered to Phandalin. As you are walking, what would be your marching order?
I'll hang in the middle of everyone. Or the middle two, one of the middle two.
Solomon can lead the way.
I'll be up there with him.
Xanthia will probably be by Rooney and Thok, our new friend.
Oboros would be sticking closer to Thok for the most part.
Okay. Alright, so the group continues on the trail. Everything seems pretty uneventful as you're walking. You can see, evidence of there being different issues on the trail for other people. Like there's some debris and whatnot. Like the trail is very clearly not a friendly place, but nothing so far in the morning has stuck out to you all. You've been walking for about 2 hours. And go ahead and roll me some perception checks.
Everyone,
Oh, boy.
or
Yeah, everyone, go for it.
I will cast guidance on myself as I do this as well.
Oh gosh.
Oh well.
Xanthia and Thok are in a pretty deep conversation, not paying attention to nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2.
So that becomes 15 for Drickle.
Okay. Okay, anyone who is above 10, you immediately notice this. The others probably need some nudging to take notice. But as you are walking, the people above 10, you hear the sound of fighting, and you can hear like a whiny sound of the horses up ahead. You look ahead, and what you can see is a heavy cart that is being pulled by two horses, and it appears to have suffered from a broken axle. And one of the barrels that it was transporting has rolled off of it and has fallen broken. Those of you who had a 15 or higher, you were able to see from that barrel that has fallen off that there is this large, wriggling mass of goo that is spreading from it, and there's one that is currently consuming one of the guards that are with this wagon, and in total there are 6 guards up ahead that are dealing with this ooze that is leaking from the barrel. One of the guards is laying on the ground underneath the wreckage from the wagon and is clearly afraid of the ooze that is moving closer to it. As you all are standing on the trail, you see a man that's on a horse that begins to flee the scene, going at a high speed in the opposite direction. So you all are walking towards Neverwinter. He is heading towards Neverwinter, so he's not going to go past you, but he is clearly taking off from that scene. Okay,
About how far away are they?
Let me tell you. I would say that they are. I mean, so on the map that I'm going to put you all in, they are about 100 feet away. But those of you, like, you would have probably seen them, because the trail is pretty straight at this point. You probably noticed them before you would have gotten to that point. I would say probably 200-300 feet out, like you took notice of it.
Say, well, looks like somebody needs some help. And I'll hold a firebolt until I can get in with like at least 120 feet. That way I can try and, mitigate some guard damage as we're running up.
Cynthia didn't see what was going on. She's like, "What?
Yeah.
Who needs our help?
Like-
What's going on?"
What do you mean?
We should probably pay more attention.
I mean,
No,
obviously,
what are the
as
odds of two bad
you
things
know, it's
happening?
daylight and stuff. As the group continues, like, walking towards this and, like, one person had noticed everybody else, well, I more had you all roll to see who noticed first.
Okay.
And who needed a lot of nudging to notice.
No worries. I'm just role playing it out.
Oh, I know. But yeah, so you all see this up ahead. You can see the oozes that are beginning to attack on these guards. What would you like to do?
Charge forward and assist. Which person's on the horseback, or are they already gone?
They have bolted from the scene.
Okay.
Oh, I did not mean for that to do
Interesting.
that.
That's a lot of dice.
That's
A lot of dice.
A lot of initiatives.
So,
I was just trying to put it on the combat tracker. I didn't know it would roll the initiative.
But yeah, like I said, whenever I can get in within range of the firebolt, just. I'm sorry.
Cool. Alright, then if you all want to roll your initiative, we will do a round where you have, since you're far enough away, you can have a surprise round, and then we can get into initiative.
Woof.
did I not roll? Try again.
It's not wanting to roll.
Yeah, it's not rolling me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
That's-
lagging or something.
That's fun.
Oh,
It's
I
also
clicked it
only.
twice.
I was only able to roll the guards and not the oozes, so I think that's intriguing.
I can just roll a d20 because I have +0 anyway to my initiative.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll some d20s also. It's just weird that it added all of the guards but none of the oozes.
All right, that's my initiative.
You can.
Okay, all of my things are on here. Alright, let's see. Rooney had a 22.
Y'all are fast.
Solomon had a 21.
I would say quicker to react, maybe.
Fast.
Xanthia, what did
Muy
you have?
rápido.
Wow, yeah, a bunch of really good rolls here.
Sorry, I was reloading up. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
That's good. The healer should go last anyway.
Let's see. Do I see Barossa's?
19.
19.
Does anyone else have a highlighted circle?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was me accidentally. How do I remove it?
The L-shaped ruler, if you go on there, you should be able to click like a little icon on your screen and delete it.
There we go. I got
Oh,
it.
it says. Oh, okay. Because on my end, it was just saying circle template, cone template, rectangle template, and ray template, and then nothing else. No removal tool or nothing.
Okay. Does everyone have an initiative? Yes. Alright, so I will just go through, but none of these people will react. So, Rooney, you are up first.
Rooney is going to just run and dash and use his action to dash forward as well.
Okay.
And then bonus action, let's see, 30, so I can move 60. He's gonna just hang out there, actually.
Alright, Solomon, you're up.
I'm gonna move.
Oh my gosh, it is like moving so slow. There we go. I have to be patient.
30, and then I want to target that one in the lower left, or the closest to the left to me, with a firebolt
Okay.
attack. Yes and no.
Oh, that is really intriguing to me. The reason they didn't roll initiative is apparently their characters don't exist anymore.
We killed him. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Way to go.
We
GG.
won.
I don't understand.
We are cleaning up the wilderness.
Yeah,
slime
I
out
don't think
here.
they're that good. Okay, let
I'm
me... Where are they? On here. Okay, let me add new tokens.
Don't you just love when you prep everything and it don't work? God, I love
100%.
this. I love
Okay, does
that
this
every
one work?
session I run.
Okay, that one does work. Okay. So I said there were 4 of them, is that right? Is that how many I deleted? Because then I did that.
Yeah, you said 4 oozes.
Okay, 4 oozes. So I got 1. There was 1 here. There was 1 that was attacking the guy underneath. And we'll put 1 there. Okay, and this was 1. Oh, yay, technology. Well, an 8 does, in fact, hit, my friend.
Woo! Fantastic. Target that one again. Little damage.
Yeah, spicy.
7 fire damage. So Solomon just runs up and just shoots a blast from his hand just over the top of the horses. And help is coming, friends.
As you all are out of breath trying to catch up. And I guess I probably need to add them, don't I? Okay, let me get them added. I'd like to know where the professional gray ooze is and why it's a professional.
He has a
All
job.
right.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's
I
got
guess that
skill
makes sense.
proficiency.
He's got a pair of
Good expertise.
sunglasses floating inside him.
That's that.
Yeah.
His
All
LinkedIn
right.
is very well put together.
Yeah.
You would say it's oozing with goodness.
That's worse than the
Thok,
insults
you're
in
up.
your
Hey, my insults are
Alrighty.
good. Here, let me give you another one. That one's for you. What are you going to do for a face when the monkey wants its butt back?
uh-huh.
Huh?
Oh my god. I'm just gonna use my action to dash, which is 70 feet, because I have a movement speed of 35. And that's gonna be my turn.
Speedy
Just
kitty.
kind of panting. Yeah.
Alright, Xanthia, you're up.
Alright, so Xanthia is going to use her cunning action to use the bonus action to dash. There, and then she's going to use her short bow.
Oof.
Oh,
It was a 6.
A 6 does not, in fact, hit. They have a little bit of substance to them.
Well, that is the end of her turn.
Okay, then that's gonna put us at Ouroboros, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move a total of 30 feet. If it'll let me.
I personally blame Queenie and Jordan for all the issues that my Foundry Forge and whatnot are having, so blame them for not being able to move.
Got it. Alright, so I finally figured it out. I'm moving 30 feet. I guess I'll be selecting this ooze right here. I don't know if it pinged it, but
Looks like it.
so that one I'm gonna be blasting him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. No, you're not.
Does
You're
a
not
7
blasting.
hit?
A 7 does not hit.
Oh.
We'll be there in a minute.
Anything else for your turn?
Unfortunately not, no.
Okay. Well, and this is just a surprise round you all are getting there, so doing pretty good so far. You hit 1. That's something. Drickle, you're up.
Trickle's gonna come running up behind. And then as he's seeing like the last little bit of the flame kind of like crackling on his hands, he's gonna grab it and like reignite a small little firebolt and fling it at the same one he just attacked.
Okay. A 12 does hit. Ooh, nice.
And then 8 fire
Nice.
damage.
Okay, so. Boom. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, and then we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. And up to the top. Rooney, you're up.
Rooney is going to just go. Yeah, I think he's just gonna go here and yeah, he's gonna have to sit there because I really don't want to waste my action. I will hold my action, however, to hit an ooze if they somehow manage to come this way.
Okay. Alright, Solomon, you are up.
All right, Solomon's gonna come up another 30 feet and get take a shot at that same one.
Okay.
Targeted. Yep. Oof.
A 10 hits, though.
Finish
It's not
him.
a 7 or a 6.
Yeah, just 2 damage. Again, just a little closer, a little more on it, and then yeah, that'll be Solomon's effort.
Alright. Then that puts us at one of the guards, who is obviously not going to care that you all are helping, so he is going to attempt to. I was like, is this going to tell me that he doesn't exist? The guard is going to. I have too many tabs open. Oh, that's like a crappy weapon. Alright, he's gonna attempt to hit it with his spear. I mean, it's not a crappy weapon, it's just not the. Why'd it move way over there? Am I targeting you? Oh no, you messaged. It was like, oh gosh. Me and this is not working. Alright, roll. There we go. Cool. An 18 hits. And delivers 3 piercing. Math is hard. Boom. Okay. And then that brings us to this guard. Oh, is this the one? No, it's this one. Okay. This guard is going to attempt to hit the one that is right behind him with his spear. I'm going to be faster at rolling, I promise. A 6 does not hit. And then, Thok, you are up.
Alright, I'm just gonna run forward 35 feet, and I'm just gonna ready my action if they ooze their way over here in a big old battle axe of slime ooze. I don't know, whatever they have.
Alright, you are ready for if the slimes begin to ooze. Alright, Xanthia, you're up.
Okay. Xanthia is going to move. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Move there, and then she's going to shoot with her short bow again.
A 13 does
With
hit.
a
Which one are you
13.
shooting at? The one that's up on the top? Xanthia, which
Shooting
one are
at
you
that
shooting?
one.
Okay,
I just
got
pinged it.
Yep, I see it. Cool. A 13 hits, so roll your damage.
Okay, since the guard is technically an ally, do I get sneak attack?
Yes. I mean, you all are fighting the same cause.
Ooze extermination.
Okay, so 11 piercing, and then she's going to use her cutting action to bonus action hide.
Are you afraid of the oozes?
Yeah. She doesn't know
I
what the
mean,
fuck
to
they
be
are.
fair,
She's
like,
playing both sides, so she always comes out on top.
okay,
You just don't ever tell both sides.
all right. The ooze is up. It's going to continue to do oozy things to the guard that it is attempting. The one that is prone. So it is going to attack with its pseudopod. What does that say? So let's roll. Oh shit. Good job, little ooze. Okay. And then damage. Crit. Oh god. Did we kill the guard? Oh, we did. Alright, you all watch as this ooze overtakes the guard that was laying prone underneath the broken axle.
Why'd you say
damn.
we did? We had nothing to do with this.
You just got murked.
Xanthia was right to hide.
How much damage
Cynthia's
did you
wrong.
just roll in total?
A lot.
Exactly.
17.
At least. Well,
Oh.
Jeez, oh, the lord.
Because the ooze
Poor
got
guard.
my probably one and only crit of the night.
nice.
And it wasn't even on you all. Alright,
Poor guard.
this guard is going to step forward. I mean, I guess it's on his buddy, so he's going to stab at the ooze. And he's gonna try not to damage the corpse underneath because he's not certain that he's dead, but let's see how the guard does.
Get him, guardsman. Get him.
Yeah, he's gonna get him. Okay, for 5 piercing damage. That brings us to an ooze. Okay, that brings
I
us
feel
to
emotional
the...
attachment to the guard NPC.
It's
brings
Jerry
us to
Gardson.
the
What do you
one
expect?
up front, and it is going to begin slothing its way down off of the wagon, and it's going to use its movement to do that. Can it do anything else? I mean, they're kind of not like the... I mean, I just killed the guard, but they're not really all that great. Boris, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move another 30 feet. And then I'm going to once again Eldritch Blast this slimy person here. Or slimy thing.
Okay.
If I can find it.
Yes,
There you
that
go.
definitely hits.
Smacked him. Oh, well. 3 force damage.
Gosh, we're rolling so freaking good tonight, guys.
Yeah.
All right. This gray ooze is up. He is going to sloth his way on to the. I'm gonna put him beside the knight, but he is like trying to cover him in. Let's see how he does. Okay, +7. Ooh. Oh, okay. I don't think that hits. It does not, thankfully. Alright, and then that brings us to Drickle.
All right, Drickle will. Run. And again, this guy over here.
Okay.
I think he's within 60 feet, so I will cast. Hold the Dead. So he'll need to make a Wisdom 13 saving.
Oh my gosh. He made it!
What? Actually, I will follow up and use Silvery Bars. So he gets disadvantage.
On that wisdom saving throw, is that what it is?
Yep.
Or... Okay, so I just roll again.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay. Come on, little ooze that can. Let's go. Yeah, take that.
Does it pass again?
It's a 15. I can't remember what you needed.
Jeez, 13.
Okay, yeah, I thought it did, but I didn't want to be too confident. This is obviously the ooze in charge is the one right here.
Clearly. Well, after that, then I will I'll give advantage to Thuck up in the front there. Then, so your next attack roll, you get advantage.
Awesome.
All right, that brings us to this guard here. And this guard is going to attack that ooze that Xanthia is currently targeting, but that is not the right. There we go. And, oh, wrong button. Damage. Nice, delivering 5 piercing damage. Okay, and this one looks to be in pretty... If you can, like, quantify an ooze looking rough, it looks like it's in rough shape. Alright, the guard is down.
Poor dead guy.
That is this ooze. He is going to begin slothing his way over to that guard. Oh, damn. He is going to hit that guard. At least it wasn't a crit.
So all the guards are dead by the time we get there.
Oh no!
I mean, guards' stats are really bad, so that's definitely a likelihood.
Well, the free cart for Rooney.
Yes.
Alright, we've got this guard here. You gotta take care of all the oozes. We have this guard here. He is going to attack that ooze. And boom. Gonna assume he's gonna hit. He did. Let's roll damage. But he is not successful in taking out the ooze. Alright, that brings us to the professional ooze. That is crazy.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Okay, he is underneath. So he is going to attempt to hit one of the guard to his left with his pseudopodness. I kind of think I just want to play an ooze now. Like, they're not doing that bad.
Well, there is an ooze species in the Spelljammer set.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Plasmoid.
Okay.
Wait, we have a second dead guardsman?
He's just
yeah.
rolled over.
He's
it's the
just
same
moved
guy.
over. Oh,
Oh.
shit. We might. Oh no, that wasn't an. Okay, that wasn't a nat. It was like we might, but no. Okay, and then that one.
Oh,
11. Oh, you do have a second dead guardsman.
They're coming, I swear.
oh my god.
Give me a moment.
Oh lord.
I'm out of breath.
All right. Do we want to take a quick bio break and then come back? Since we're at the top of initiative.
That's fine.
So, yeah, if y'all need it.
All right. Let's do a quick break and then we will head back.
Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What are we thinking as far as breaks are concerned?
Let's go with 8 minutes because that puts us at 7:50.
Or the
Like an
That
easy time
works.
to remember.
Really quiet.
Oh, I am.
We're good.
Oh, you're a lot better now.
It's because I was talking quiet.
Ah,
Right, pal.
My bad. All right. Well,
you're
welcome
good.
back. We are at the top of initiative. It is Rooney who is up, and Rooney, give me a. It doesn't count as your action or anything, but give me a perception roll.
Okay. He does not see anything.
You are suddenly blind. Okay. Yeah. You do not really notice anything different about the scene. As we continue through, each time it's your turn, roll me a perception, and I will let you know what your character knows. But Rooney, everything is the same as it ever was for you.
Okay, Rooney's going to, I guess, whoops, run up here and take a swing.
Hopefully, you redeem yourself from that 6 perception check with your swinging.
If it's anything like tonight, probably not.
I mean, but it does hit.
Yeah.
Redemption.
Spelt RUNI.
All right. Anything else
7
on
points of
Rooney's
slashing.
turn?
No, I don't think so. He really doesn't understand what the oozes are, so he's going to just that and be done.
Well, based on that perception roll, I think you think it's your snot that has just kind of gone out all over. All right. Solomon, give me a perception roll before you start.
Oh.
You don't, from like the distance that you're at with that 10, you don't notice anything that's really changed about the scene either.
Yeah. Super focus mode on what's going on here. Nope.
Are the oozes multiplying? Never mind.
I guess you'll have to wait and see.
Just noticed the token increase.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get there. Still staying on the same target. Hit it with another firebolt attack.
Okay, that does hit.
Gonna... Oh man,
Yeah.
2 more fire damage.
We are low rolling today.
Just gonna whittle away at this, staying 30 feet away.
Slime TPK. Slime TPK.
I mean, the guards are taking all the hits here. They can stay up front. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there are meat shields.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Unwilling.
That is it for Solomon.
Okay, and then that brings us to the dead guard.
Yeah, MVP.
And then this guard over here. This guard is going to hear him as he calls out to the 2 that he's by, telling them that he's going to handle this one, but they should retreat, and he is going to attempt to hit that one with his spear. He is going to hit. And he's going to deliver 7 piercing damage. And so as his anger takes over, you do see this ooze suddenly just kind of like stop like moving, if you will. Like he has defeated it. I don't really know how you would kill, like what killing an ooze would be like, but he's done it.
I imagine
Yeah.
it kind of like pops or just melts into the ground or something.
I was kind of thinking it would evaporate, like it just kind of disintegrates from being slashed so much, or pierced, I guess, rather. so much in
God,
it.
Thanos
Like,
snapped.
yeah, like it's just been pierced to oblivion. It's too tiny. Like it needs to be a big organism to do anything. All
Right.
right, Thok, you are up. Roll me a perception.
Right.
Oh, and he would begin to move also. So I am going to move him.
14 on my perception.
Okay. With a 14, with where you're at, you do notice that the canister that is open, it seems as though more ooze is oozing its way out of it.
Okay. uh, I'm gonna charge forward to the guy right in front of me
Okay.
and just kind of yell. It's kind of half attempt, your heart, like, full of heart and spirit, but like not much time to yell. I'm just gonna scream out canister as I yell, and I'm gonna take a slash at the slime directly in front of me with advantage was given to me as well last time. All right, battle axe. Let's, uh, let's do something here.
Yeah.
18 to
Okay.
hit,
Yeah, it does hit.
and we will roll for damage. I put
Yeah.
13
Yeah.
damage on the guy right in front of me.
How do you do it?
So I'm sprinting forward and screaming, and I'm just bringing my battle axe right up over my head and slamming it straight down. I guess the idea would be attempting to like cut it in half from like the top down.
Okay. Yeah, you cut it in half. You hear a giant pop as you do, and the ooze deflates in defeat.
Alrighty, and that will be my turn.
Okay. All right, Xanthia, you are up.
All right. Since she is hidden, Xanthia is going to have some advantage on her turn. Boop, boop. And instead of, since the one she targeted before is now disintegrated, she's going to go after the one above it.
Okay.
At least that hits.
Yeah, I was like, it does hit.
And since there's a guard right next to it, she's going to get her sneak attack.
You're also hit him.
For 9 piercing. And then she's going to cunning action again to hide, and that will be her turn.
Okay.
Oh, rogues.
All right.
Hey, most rogues actually forget to use their cunning action.
It's true.
Yeah, I usually do when I play a rogue, but I'm level 2 and don't have any other cool stuff, so I'm like, might as well use it.
All right, that ooze sloths its way forward, and it's going to try to use its pseudopod. And it is going to miss on that. That brings us to the guard that is there. Having heard you all call out about the canister, well, that guard can see that the canister, like, it's not a safe bet for anyone to get to it because it's, like, right in between those two. Basically, like, the canister is diagonal from the dead square guy. The lovely red-haired. And so this guard's going to attempt to attack the ooze, trying to clear a pathway for somebody to get in to close up the canister. That does, in fact, hit. And delivers 7 piercing damage. Oh, not one. So we are at 15. Okay. That's a dead ooze. Okay, Ouroboros, you're up.
Okay. Oh, I gotta roll as well, right?
Yes.
For the
Go for
perception?
it. Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Oh. Guess I don't notice a damn thing.
You don't, but you did hear the word canister being yelled out, so like you're at least aware of a canister.
Got it. Oboros is going to move 30 feet. Why is it not letting me move 30 feet? One second.
I think you have your thing selected.
Ruler.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, ruler.
All right, I'm gonna move over to there. I'm gonna target. All right, this ooze isn't getting highlighted whenever I
Is it the
Are you switching to
one?
select target?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So it's marked as professional gray ooze. So I'm gonna try to
With
blast him. I'll just blast.
with the wagon there, I'm not sure that you'd be able, because like he's on the ground.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Then what about this ooze here?
the one with the pink dot. Yeah, you can totally
All
try
right.
for
Well, then
that
I'll
one.
blast him with Eldritch Blast then.
Okay. Yeah, you holler at that guard to duck out of the way. And it
Oh, come
hits.
on.
It hits
Oh,
though.
okay. Cool. Thank goodness.
Yeah, their armor class is pretty low.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Boom.
And that is force. Perfect. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Then we have Drickle, you are up. Roll me a perception.
Ooh.
Great. You see and know
Let's-
all.
I'll say
Um,
with that, can I ask, does it look like those guards on the far side are dead or unconscious?
um, so the one that is on the left side, the square one, it's kind of hard for you to tell if he is because that the ooze is like still surrounding him. The one at the back, you with since you got a nat 20 on that, with him being in his metal armor, like, and he is in full metal armor compared to the other one, like, you think it's a safe bet that that one is a goner.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so Trickle will run over to this side, and I will bonus action cast. Hopefully, it brings the guy back up. Healing word on that one who's like kind of covered.
Okay.
And they'll regain 5 hit points if they are alive. And then
Yeah, so you see as you cast that, and it doesn't update the token. There we go. You see that he is still kind of wiggling underneath of the ooze. He had only just been unconscious, but you have brought him back from that.
and then with my main action, I will cast Pull the Dead on that one that's attacking him. Is
Okay.
it damaged or not damaged? Just so when I roll the damage.
Let me. Um, So since you got a 23 on your perception, I will metagame a little bit. The one that is to his right but not engaged with him is damaged. The one that is in front of him is not.
So I'll select the one that's on the side of him instead, then,
Okay.
and I will cast. Totally did.
Just so your nat 20 wasn't wasted.
Gotcha. And then that'll be a DC Wisdom 13 if they make it.
Okay. What is their wisdom? -2. Meets it. He got a 13 on that.
So yeah, you just see the bell appear next to the ooze, and it just doesn't register with it.
Okay.
All right. That's everything.
Okay. Cool. All right. That brings us to that guard who is not currently dead. He is going to disengage, and having heard about the canister, he is going to begin to move over, and he will get over here, trying to get to it. Okay, that brings us to this gray ooze, who is going to sloth its way forward with its movement and attempt to attack the guard next to it. But a 13 does not hit. So that's going to be the guard's turn. Okay, the guard is going to disengage and move as well. Getting himself there. And Professional Ooze is going to attempt to attack the guard to the north of it. Which I feel like I have played. I was like, I feel like I've never done anything with that guard, but I have. And that is going to miss. Alright, that brings us to the top, and we are going to see one more. And Rooney, you can re-roll your perception to see if you're noticing anything. Everyone else, like, if you passed your perception, like, you are noticing what's happening as it continues. Rooney still has no clue. Everything looks the same.
Yeah,
Where did
Rooney
that
still
slime
has
go?
no idea, so he is going to just
Like,
come up
maybe you
here.
think it's just getting bigger, you don't realize that, like, there's more, you're just unsure.
And yeah, he'll just strike out again.
Unfortunately, Rooney, I think you're still tired from the night before. You didn't get quite the amount of sleep that you would have preferred to have had.
Yep, he's not doing too good. That's gonna end his turn.
And is that it for Rooney?
Yep, that'll be it.
Alright. Solomon, you're up. If you did not pass your perception, you can roll to see if you've noticed at this point.
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
Okay.
That. Jeez.
I mean, you're in the
Didn't notice that one either.
same boat. You don't know that anything's any different. You're very focused.
Alright.
A little too focused, maybe.
Focus.
Somebody who passed probably wants to shout that they're multiplying. Help these fellas out.
I'll take a second and convey that to anybody who hasn't seen it telepathically. I think I've got to close that cylinder up there.
And the cylinder's in the back of the cart. Not that I see the cart. I'll pop up and I'm just gonna target that one. And I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it and try to clear away some of the problems. 7 damage.
All right. Anything else?
No. Oh, that'll be it.
All right, so we get to this guard who has just been brought from being unconscious. He is going to holler, "Thank you, thank you!" And as he does, he says, "The canister, it's up on the side of the cart. I feel like too faint to do anything." And he is going to disengage and get the heck out of Dodge. Okay, that brings us to the guard over on the side, who, seeing that we still have a ooze-tastic problem, is going to begin to work on getting towards where the canister is. Oh, I don't know what I did. There we go. And then, Thok, you're up.
Alright. Gonna walk on up. I'm gonna start to, I'm just gonna take that guard spot, just, really get in there. And I'm going to start with using my bonus action for, Taunting Roar. Which is, as a bonus action, creatures of my choice within 10 feet that can hear me must succeed on a DC saving throw or be frightened of me. So I'm going to just pick all 4 of the oozes within 10 feet of me.
He's gonna hit him with a rar.
Yeah, meow. Kitty go meow.
Oh my god.
And then, yeah, normal. Do I roll it 4 times, or do I roll it,
No, they
just once
roll
for
it.
all 4? Oh, they roll it, my bad.
Yeah, it's a save.
Oopsies.
Okay. Foundry, thank you for coming back. Okay. So as you are trying to frighten them, you realize, like, even though you are giving it your best, loudest, most ferocious, rural, I'm really bad at double R's, but your lion's voice there, it is having no effect on the oozes. They are immune to being frightened.
Oh no, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna look a little confused and embarrassed, and I'm just
If
gonna swing
anything,
my
well, and if anything, it's like if you've ever seen the videos of like slime or whatever you call it, like if you put it on a speaker and it's like bouncing around, dancing. That is what these oozes are
Yeah.
doing as you are yelling at them. Like they are bopping with the beat.
I'm gonna looking a little confused. I'm just going to swing on I'm gonna swing on the ooze directly underneath me, because I should have a advantage with flank with Rooney there. And I'm
Okay.
just gonna swing with my battle axe on the guy directly underneath me. Attack.
Nice. It
Say
hits.
18. And that'll be 13 damage to
Nice.
the ooze directly underneath me. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Xanthia, you're
Talking
up.
to him.
All right. So I don't think I even did a perception last time because I'm pretty sure I forgot. So I'll roll that.
Well, you would know. I told everybody.
Yeah, everyone knows at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
duh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. So then she's gonna come out of hiding and have some advantage on her short bow attack here. With a 22. It's the same one that she's been attacking.
Mhm.
And since there's the guard is dead next. But since I was
you were
hidden,
hiding,
I
you still
still
get
get
sneak,
my
yeah. They'll be racking up that DPS. Yeah.
All right.
For
What
9
happens?
for 9 piercing. So she shoots an arrow kind of like right in the middle of it, and then he just like explodes.
Yeah,
Nice.
those of you who have line of sight of that ooze, you just see it as it speckles into tiny particles, no longer oozing.
Okay, so then she will use her bonus action to dash, and then she'll also move.
Are you jumping over the horses?
Slide under them.
I really don't
Like
care.
Dukes of Hazzard, but beneath the horses.
Are you jumping or going under?
Sorry, I should probably hit my push to talk. She just slides under them. Like as she's running, she just slides under them and then jumps up on that rock.
Okay, you're jumping on the rock. Okay, let's see how well. I will let it happen irregardless, but let's see how well it looks. Give me an acrobatics check.
An 11.
I mean, it's not half bad. Like you do better at sliding underneath those horses than you do at jumping up on the rock, but you don't end up falling or anything. So you've made it over there.
It's the heels, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what got her.
You probably
Battle
got
stilettos
caught.
will do that to you.
Once you hit the grass, you just did not have enough umph in that. All right, so we've got the
There you
ooze.
go.
The ooze is going to attack the knight. I feel like I have to click a lot. And if there's something I need to do with my modules to not have to click so much, please feel free to tell me that. Oh, okay, well, you all watch as another knight succumbs to the ooze.
These poor
Did
knights.
that not take it? Oh my
no.
gosh. It did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay. There we go. That one is gone.
Oh.
Alright, and so then that brings us to Ouroboros, you are up.
All right. 1 second. I'm gonna advance 30 feet, or actually just 20 feet in this direction. Which one is this one? That ooze right there. I don't
Okay.
know which
Am I
one it
dead?
is on the map. It's not on
Did it
the
make you
combat
dead?
tracker. It's not
You
highlighting.
did.
Probably because maybe that... I was not even over there, though. I don't know why you're dead, because you have all of your hit points.
Oh, magic.
Oh, he's so stressed out. He had a heart attack.
That's
You are
okay.
not dead, but I do not know how to fix that.
It's okay.
All right, so I'm gonna blast that ooze again with another, or the professional gray ooze. Now that I can see him, I'm gonna hit him with a
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. That hits, right?
That does hit, yes.
Yay. And 7
Nice.
force damage.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, that ooze is dead. I don't know why Jerkle is dead.
I'm alive again.
Are you? Okay.
No, I'm
It's
just
a
moving
miracle.
dead. Jerkle
Oh, no,
will
you are alive again, somehow. I have no idea.
Jerkle will scamper up onto the kind of like rock tower next to Santhea
Okay.
and Cynthia can hear in her head, like, why are these guards just falling and dying so quickly? And I will again cast Healing Word.
All right, and you're casting on the one that just fell.
I selected him, so hopefully it heals him. Did it work or no?
It did not, but I got it.
Yeah, so you got 4, and follow up with another Toll the Dead on that
Man.
same one who succeeded earlier.
Foundry is like not, or Forge or whichever is not having it. He still has
then,
his skull, but he has been given his 4. Okay.
And then another wisdom saving throw from that most recent ooze that I attacked earlier. The one that's dead center.
Dead center. Is it this one right? And see, I can't ping anymore either. Okay,
Where I
one.
put the purple.
Cool. Alright, so let's see. He, for some reason, doesn't have a sheet, but he
That's
fails.
the ooze with the LinkedIn.
So he takes 11 necrotic damage as Drickle again flicks the little bell hanging off his bug appendage, and then you see this like ghostly bell like come over the top of it and just gonks it.
As you do that, he is in fact defeated. I'm just going to delete him to make that easier.
And yeah, with that one, it like it's like how the non-Newtonian fluid like works. You see it like get really rigid for a moment, and then it just like into a little gray, little gray puddle on the ground.
All right. Sorry, I am trying to figure out this one that's no longer dead. Why it thinks it's dead.
I killed it so hard.
Well, no, it was one of the guards.
Gotcha. Then I will end my turn after that.
Oh, here we go. It's this guard. Okay. Alright, and then we have the guard at the back. He is going to attempt to defeat the ooze directly in front of him with a spear. I really did not think that this would turn into what it is turned into. Alright,
Battle of all battles.
Yes. And then this one, the guard that has just came to, is going to also attempt to attack the one right next to it, because trying to clear pathways. And that does hit. Nice. Okay, and then that brings us to all these dead things. Alright, and this guy is going to attempt to take out that ooze. But he does not take it out, but the ooze looks extremely less oozy. Okay, that brings us to the top with Rooney.
Rooney is just going to do what he does best. This time he's just going to swing recklessly.
And you all do notice, those of you who have line of sight, that another ooze has left the canister. Nice.
Oh my ooze.
That is going to hit. Okay, and are you aiming at the one directly north of you, Renee?
Yeah, that one there.
Okay. How do you do it? What happens?
Being as he doesn't really understand what it is, he's just gonna bring his axe straight down, and you see like a splash of the ooze separating as his axe hits the earth.
Okay. Alright, and since it will not mark it, I'm just going to delete the ooze. Because we don't really need the ooze. Alright, so then that brings us to Solomon.
Having been alerted to the oozes in the canister, can I see the opening on the canister? Is it just like something that just needs push closed, or what's the situation?
Make me a perception check, and I won't count it as your action. You're able to see, looking at that canister, it looks as though the lid is on the ground underneath the ooze. I'm going to move it off of there just so it's easier. So it is underneath the ooze I just moved, and then the canister itself. Oh, I can draw. Let me draw us a canister with the circle. Apparently that is my artistic ability. Here's the canister.
I'm immersed.
Here is the lid that I free-handed for us. Really went all out for you all.
Alright.
There you go. The canister's probably bigger though. I gotta fix the canister. Probably not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna add to it. So it's a pretty nice sized canister.
And is this like wood, metal?
It is wood.
Is there... So if the lid is under the ooze, I'm probably not going to be able to pick up the lid with the mage hand and try and put it back.
If you roll high enough, you might be able to. I'll have you roll to see if you can.
All right, what are we rolling?
Let's do a D100.
Ooh. I got a 27.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll to decide if 27 is the good number or the not good number.
It's the bad place.
I'm gonna go with the 27's pretty damn good.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah, so
Well,
Solomon...
I went with odd being bad and even being good, and I rolled a 1, so...
Solomon, alerted to the thing, will reach out, mage hand, so just like in a copy of his hand just kind of comes out of it, and he underneath the ooze, and I want to pick up the lid and just place it back into place and hold it there.
Alright, so... Let's see. You definitely can move it. Let's see. What would we roll for saying it's, like, able to stay? A strength check?
So is that our spell caster modifier? See how effective it is? Either one of those?
Yeah. Yeah, just roll a d20 and add your spell casting to it.
Plus 3. 19.
Oh yeah, you're golden. You have put that lid on.
The
All right.
lid.
That will be Solomon's effort.
You have closed. Oh, how do I make it go away? I should not play with things I don't know how to do. Great.
If you erase it, it erases everything. It erases everything.
Well, I wanted to connect the lines. I started drawing, and I'm having too much fun with this. Is what just happened. Here we go. It's all connected.
Now it just looks like a fucking penis.
I mean, they're oozes. They don't know what that is.
Or do they?
Fine, I have erased it.
I mean,
I was just saying. Jordan used to have that active for all the players, and that's pretty much what we did all over the thing was draw dicks.
Nice.
Nice.
We're at you.
Mine was unintentional. All right. Anything else for Solomon? I feel like you got a pretty good turn. Nothing can ooze out anymore.
No. That'll be it.
All right. This guard back here, seeing that the issue has been contained, is going to rush forward and attempt to hit with its spear. I feel like I'm hearing noises, but I think it's outside of this. Yeah, it's definitely outside. Sorry, I'm being me. And then that does not kill it, unfortunately, because that is the new ooze. Alright, and then we go to our next guard. That is here. He is going to take his movement, brushing around the horses, and since he can't get quite close enough, he will actually dash to get himself closer to the action. And then Thok, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, guess I'm just gonna bully the dudes right underneath me, and go ahead and hit him with my battle axe.
All right.
The flanking advantage. 23 to hit.
It does
Should-
hit.
And then put up 11 damage on him. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Xanthia, you're up.
All right, Xanthia is going to go for the closest one, the one in the middle of all of those people.
All right. It does hit.
And she
Alright.
does 11 piercing, and that is her turn.
All right. What do we see happen?
Same thing as the other one. It just goes in the middle of it, and
All right, and it goes plop. All right, Great Ooze is going to attack the guard right in front. Those oozes are pretty dumb, so they're just gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, that does hit.
A lot of dice.
I roll. No, I didn't. Okay. I was just making sure I didn't roll crit because that seemed like a lot of dice. Alright, we see this guard go down.
Oh, these poor guards.
Well, I think if you all were up there, like, because I mean, they're sitting right close to the amount of hit points you all have. Like, it's just that they were the ones taking it.
Yeah.
Alright, that one's dead.
they were taking the big D, and by D I mean damage.
The
Big
damage.
pseudopod.
Alright, Ouroboros, you're up.
Okie dokie. First things first, Ouroboros is gonna move 30 feet just to give me a better shot of this ooze here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna blast him with another Eldritch Blast. It's pretty much all I've been doing this entire round, or this entire combat. That hits,
It does.
and 4 force damage.
Nice. Which one were you? I was not looking when you. Are
When I
you at the
picked
one?
them?
Which one? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, you take that one out. So we see as you
Hell yeah.
blast that one. Anything special happen?
No, I'd probably just vaporize or something like that.
Okay. And then Drickle, you're up.
Does Drickle save or does Drickle Drick kill? Actually, yeah, I will just try and end this. I will cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, and that is Wisdom.
Is it missing health points? Just when I roll the damage.
That one is not missing health points.
Well,
But its Wisdom saving throw sucks.
it takes 1 necrotic damage. And then I'll use my bonus action to restore a spell slot, and I'll move about 30 feet north.
Alright. Alright, we are at this guard who is going to try to hit it with its spear. Nice. Not as nice. I really didn't think oozes were going to be as strong as they are, I guess.
Oh, they have like crazy spike damage. So they either do like 3 damage or like, oh my god, I killed the whole party.
Okay, that is this guard. This guard's going to charge forward, and same thing as every other guard. Is going to spear. Come on, Foundry. There we go. Nice. And that brings us to Rooney, but this time nothing else is getting added. We have shut the container.
Okay. Rooney's going to attempt to redeem himself and move up and make another attack.
Rooney, have you hit anything so far?
Once.
Okay.
He killed it.
You have advantage, Rooney.
I killed one.
Flanking.
Yeah, you're flanking. You've got this.
Oh, that's big damage.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck am I watching?
He double
Oh,
crit.
what just happened?
Thomas
You could
the
do
Tank Engine.
animations on your dice.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna need a minute after that. Okay, well, that animation was so great, you've killed this thing. I'm like, we're just gonna call it.
I guess I missed it.
Summons Thomas the Train to.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Thomas. Choo choo. You were 2 away. I feel like we're good. We can say you've got the ooze under control.
I think Gurney just has the ooze.
You've got the ooze.
It's multiplying.
Oh my gosh. And
Oh.
I
that
wasn't thinking Greece, but yes.
that brings us out of this really long combat that I didn't anticipate, but you all were champions against the ooze. You go ahead.
So can Drickle run over and try and cast Spare the Dying on that guy before he bleeds out? Since we're leaving combat.
Yes, you can.
I will do that. I won't heal him, but I will stop him from bleeding out and dying. I insert them spell slots.
All right, you have stopped him from bleeding out and dying. I feel like I lost some of my guards, and I didn't think I was deleting them, but nonetheless, here we
Still
are.
got a slime. It's taunting.
I like that it says that we defeated 2 guards as well.
Yeah, I
we did.
I feel like the map is like glitching. Okay. So as you all finish taking care of the ooze problem, the guard in with the luscious red beard, he comes forward and he says, thank you kindly. Did you all happen to see where uh I'm so overcome with everything that's happened. Did you see where the merchant where he took off to?
Well, here it said, are you talking about the guy who went that way? And the whole point, like towards Neverwinter, direction that guy sprinted off on the horse, right?
Yeah, you see him. Yes. If he was on a horse, then yes, that's who I was referring to. So he did. We were looking at this and we weren't really paying attention. So he deserted. Of course he did. He's not a soldier like us. I appreciate you all stepping in and assisting. Even though we haven't met before, and I appreciate it.
Why are you transporting oozes?
That's a very good question. Um, we were told that we were helping to transport wine, and I don't know about you, but I don't think I'd want to partake in drinking any of that wine.
Who were you bringing it to in Waterdeep? I'm assuming that's where you're going.
We were taking it for the
Neverwinter.
merchant. Well, they're going away from Neverwinter.
Oh, they're coming down. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm slowly loading a map to pick a place, but all I can see so far is Neverwinter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he was like, well, we were asked to escort the merchant because he was afraid of trouble on the high road here. I guess we didn't think that the trouble would be coming from the wagon load that we were helping to transport.
So, which one of you idiots tried to steal a glass?
You hear him laugh, like this deep laugh, and he goes, I wish that was what happened. That would have been probably a better story than we had a bump in the road, and here we are. With a broken axle, and, well, thankfully now that barrel is sealed up, and you see the guards move to position that barrel so it's upright instead of on the side, so that the lid does not fall off again. Y'all wouldn't happen to know what one's supposed to do with a barrel of, I guess, oozes?
I think you dump it in the well.
Burn it.
That's no Rooney.
But if we were to dump it, they would just get out again. And it would be someone else's problem.
But I'm sure we could find a use for a barrel of oozes.
You're not wrong. Do you
Would we
not
really want
to
to carry this around, though?
Kinda.
I mean,
you never know.
this wagon and the barrels, like, they were not ours. They were the man who took off.
Do you think they'll come back, or how much do you know about that guy?
Like I said, we were at the tavern in Neverwinter, and he was looking for somebody to help transport these down to Waterdeep, just outside of Waterdeep, and we agreed to help him with the passage and whatnot. He said that we'd get quite a bit of coin for having to do so. Thankfully, he did pay half of it up front, and the other half would have been upon safe delivery, so we got some coin from it, and we're not unbearably far from Neverwinter, but the wagon is most certainly his. The horses here are Both of these belong to ours. He was on his horse, is the one you took off on.
Oh, surely you got his name at least.
Like I said, I was at the tavern. Fellas, did you, and ladies, of course, did you get his name, when we agreed to this? I think it was, Kelvin? Kevin? There's definitely something with a K. There you go. Kelvin, Kevin, something with a K. That's what we know. We were hard up. We needed coin. We didn't really care too much to ask too many questions. He said it was wine. It's in a wine barrel. What else was there to think about? I'm sure you've all been given quests and things that you haven't thought much of.
That's true. Well, considering he's not gonna probably pay you the rest of it, can I take it?
You want to take one of the barrels of ooze?
Yeah. I think
It
should
might
pay
it
that
might be too
gentleman a
heavy
visit.
for you.
Also,
I
I think
mean-
Trickle has terrible strength.
I mean, they're in a barrel. I guess you could roll it. You could roll the barrel
Eee.
along the road. Hope for the best. What
Let's
could
fix the
possibly go
wagon and
wrong?
Rooney can pull it.
Like how heavy is the barrel?
Roll me a D100. It is 47 pounds.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Oh.
I mean,
think-
ooze,
actually, hold on. so Trickle will not be able to carry it, but if any of my stronger friends would like to.
Rooney could
Yeah, how do you-
definitely still manage to carry that.
Yeah,
If
we could
needed.
talk. We could take turns.
Well, there's more than one barrel. You're welcome. We don't want anything to
Oh.
to do with it, so you're welcome to one or a couple, whatever it is you want. I'm not. We might just take it off this wagon and put it to the side, or we might just leave the wagon. It's like I said, it's not ours, so we don't really have any obligation to haul it back to Neverwinter.
So if you're gonna leave it, should light the whole thing on fire. This seems dangerous to just leave out with people walking by.
Do you know who commissioned you to bring this out here?
Yeah, Kelvin, Kevin, K.
Something like that.
Something like that, of course.
Hmm. And this person, are you bringing it to someone else, or it's
Well,
just
we were-
also?
So here's what happened. We were at the tavern, and this gentleman came in and said, "Oh, I've got this deal of a lifetime for you. I need to get this wine down to Waterdeep. They've been experiencing a wine shortage, and we're in Neverwinter. We don't know how the wine situation is in Waterdeep, but we can imagine if they don't have enough, that they are probably willing to pay." And so he sold us on bringing this wine. I can see why he knew he would get quite a bit of money. I imagine dangerous ooze that nearly took all of us out. All of us guards, you all did well, of course. But I can imagine this is worth quite a bit of money in the black market. So I see why he was assured us of our payment. We didn't think anything of it. We were assisting him on his way down because he didn't want to be alone. And like I said, we hit a bump in the road. The back axle fell off, and one of the guards who was walking beside, unfortunately, ended up trapped underneath. And then with that, the bump caused one of the barrels to tumble over. The lid came off, and here we are, having an ooze-tastic of a day.
Are you guys town guardmen?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say town guardman. We volunteer every now and then. We're
I was going to say, you're not
volunteer
very good at your
guards.
job, so no wonder you're volunteers.
We've all got to start somewhere, sweetie.
Well, maybe next time, don't stand right next to something that's killing you. I mean, just a thought.
We were trying to get it off. Like, what, we were just
Well,
supposed
you
to let
didn't try very well.
Neither did that bare-chested man over there.
If you talk about Rooney one more time,
Oh.
I'm going to take this, and she holds up her rapier, and I'm going to stab it right into you. Just shut your mouth.
Perhaps
Oh,
threatening them isn't such a good idea.
As they're talking, I'm just gonna kind of wander over and go to pick up a barrel. I'm just plan on taking one with me.
Like
Alright,
the
let's
one we
see.
sealed up.
Yeah, ideally.
Well, do you want one that has a broken seal?
Oh no, actually, yeah, I'm gonna try to pick one up with a good solid seal that hasn't been broken. If there is one.
Oh my goodness, am I Okay. Huh. Alright, 1 second. What is your, strength? Actually, give me a strength check, or athletics, whichever.
Strength or athletics. Here, I'll just roll athletics because I'm on the page.
Oh yeah, you are able
22.
You're fine, picking up one of them.
All right, I'm gonna
Yeah, and,
I'm just gonna tell them that this is mine now. I can take this as payment for helping you all out.
uh, just remember what happens if you open it. I'd be careful.
Speaking of payment, considering 2 you are alive because of me, actually make that 3. Um, maybe a little coin my way might be amicable.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Yeah. These guards just went through a traumatic experience. I was trying to
16.
hustle them for their money.
Okay, let's see. From his pockets, he takes out 16 silver pieces and says, "Well, I know it's not much, but it's what I've got. Here you go."
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Thank you. I'll take it all.
Don't hold back. Are you all just going to take the one, or are you going to take more than one barrel?
We still
I
left
think
the
just
one
the
that we know
one.
has ooze in it.
Say it again.
What said we're not taking? Are we taking the one that definitely has ooze in it, or just the sealed one? So, yeah, I can't hold the other one.
I do not think we should travel with one that the lid pops off so easily.
You tie it down. Well, okay. I just thought it'd be fun to have a gray ooze bomb or something, but
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm gonna be walking around with this.
well, that's my thing. Is like, is it all of them are that, or is it just the one? You know what I mean?
You'd have to open
Guess
to
we'll
find
find out
out.
if I have to throw the barrel. Yeah. I might just have a barrel of wine. Who knows? Schrodinger's ooze.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, if you are going to be walking back to town, I'd recommend either burying that barrel somewhere or something, just so random passerbys aren't killed.
Well, I kind of like the idea of setting the wagon on fire and kind of leaving it be. Do you all think you could, with that broken axle, it's gonna take a little bit of work, even with the horses pulling to get it up off of the road here. Do you all think you could help with that?
Drickle just firebolts the cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up with my barrel of
You're not even
maybe
gonna
ooze.
let them unhook the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you firebolt it. Roll. Let's see how quickly it catches on fire.
gee.
Roll me D100. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you cast that and it is poof, 95% of it is burning, and you see the guards rush
Sorry.
towards the horses to get them unhooked from it. We're gonna assume you cast towards the back so the horses have a fighting chance.
Well, that's where
they-
Drickle is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. And so they are unhitching the horses to get them freed from the cart, and also trying to kind of hold on to them so the horses don't spook and take off. And they work on that. They are successful with getting that taken care of, and they're like, well, that's not quite what we had in mind, but thank you, I think. Is there anything else that we can do for you all before we begin headed back out of here?
No, I think I'm all set here.
All right. Well,
Great.
we're not really fancying going back towards Neverwinter, so I think we're gonna continue south. Do you all happen to know of any good inns or stopping points along the way?
I'm sorry?
Would you all happen to know of any inns along the high road to where from the direction you're coming from? Any recommendations of lodging, even if it's a while out?
Say, Martitia's? I can't. What's the name of Martitia's again?
Because you asked, I certainly don't know. The Wayside Inn.
Yeah, the Wayside Inn. Let Marticia know we helped you on your way over here. Don't piss her off.
Nice. Any grub recommendations from there? Anything that's good to eat, or is it all bland like any other inn along the road?
Something about spicy food, right? I believe that my friends in this group found.
Oh, nice. Some inn has a cook that knows how to cook. It sounds like very good. Well, thank you for that. And you said Marticia is the name, and the Wayside Inn. All right. Well, we are going to be headed off then. Thank you again for your help, and I guess we didn't really ask anything of you all. Where are you all headed towards?
Anya.
Phandalin.
Well, I mean,
Phandalin, you say? I think you were walking towards us, right? I
Right.
think you might be going the wrong direction.
No, this is the right direction.
we have some business to take care of first, from where you were coming from.
All right, understood. I won't press too much. I was just trying to, be friendly back since you all had asked us about our travels and whatnot. But we're gonna be on our way then. Thank you all kindly, like I said, for the help. It is appreciated. Okay, and with that, the guard friends begin to travel and on the horses and leave the area. anything at this point that the group would like to do? I know we have one barrel, the others are all definitely on fire at this point with that 95.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna open the barrel. I'm just gonna, just carry it.
Alright, so you all are pressing forward. Then at this point, because this would have been early morning, um so probably about 2 hours after you all had started traveling was when this occurred. It seemed like it took forever, but didn't really take all that long. So you found yourselves the guards have departed ways. You have a nice cozy fire burning in the middle of the road, and you know that Neverwinter, you still have a couple of days travel. Well, the rest of today and most of tomorrow.
Once mosey.
All
And
right.
is that like 8 hours of traveling or like 16-hour days?
I'm just going with whatever the book thinks is standard because it gives
Gotcha.
travel times.
I just mean like, can we like hustle, like double pace and get there in one day, or
You would take some exhaustion if you went about it that way.
I'm not sure I'll be able to
never mind?
hustle with a 47-pound barrel on my
Uh, you're
shoulders.
you're a big beefy cat, man.
I am a big beefy cat.
All right, so
Can you go
you
meow?
all continue moving forward. As you do, as you walk into the afternoon, is there anything that the group would do? Any stopping that you would do along the way? Like
Not
stopping to eat or
particularly.
anything like that?
Yeah, if
I was,
there's an in and out on the way, we'll hit that up.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I think it goes in and then it goes out.
Uh-huh.
I would say, I mean, probably for now, just doing trial rations until we can settle in for the night to do any actual eating or anything like
Okay.
that.
Alright, so as you all travel, munching on your rations and things, anyone who is trying to keep watch while walking through, make me a perception check for the afternoon. Hopefully not just Solomon.
Nailed it. Nailed it. Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Circle's a little tired from all that healing he's been doing. He's just gonna kind of just keep his eye on the people around him.
Okay. Yeah, so as the group continues moseying through the afternoon is pretty uneventful. The weather outside it's sunny, but it's like a nice temperature, not too hot, not too cold. Um, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. You like as you're walking, you notice the animals and the birds flying and chirping. You don't run into anybody and you continue on your way through the afternoon, and then we approach the evening. Would there be anything that you all would talk or discuss as you are walking along the trail with one another?
I'm just gonna be wondering out loud if I'm carrying a barrel of ooze or a barrel of wine.
We could always find out.
So like, Circle will go and like knock on the side of it and see if one of the oozes will knock back.
So are you doing it while he's carrying it?
Of course.
Okay, make me a perception roll. I mean, as he's carrying it and walking with it, and you knock, like, you kind of feel maybe you do hear a knocking coming back, as he is carrying this.
You hear in your head, Thok. Definitely do not open that.
I'm just smiling, just contently. Very happy I have an ooze bomb on me now.
Alright, or it could just be something sloshing around as you're carrying it, but I guess that will be a problem for a different day for you all.
I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually.
At the very least, you can use it to intimidate Kelvin. If we find him.
Yeah.
I just appreciate that you all gave me a built-in possible encounter if I would like to take it. My wheels have been spinning. Alright, so as you approach the evening and you come upon... Where do I want to drop you? Well, we will just talk because Foundry does not like me. As you all are approaching and you come to a small clearing off to the side of the path where there's a couple of trees kind of surrounding, but there's like a small opening and signs of there having been a campfire. And the group approaches. The campfire doesn't feel like warm or anything if you hold your hands above it. But you can definitely tell it's where other groups have taken a rest. It looks like a perfect stopping point for you all if you would like to. At this point, we are approaching the evening. The darkness, it's beginning to fall. Anything that you all would do, or are we are you continuing, choosing to stop?
I think stopping's good.
Yeah, stopping's
Okay.
probably
Yeah, I think it'd be wise to stop.
Yeah, you even
They aren't-
see
I agree.
a large log that looks perfect for sitting upon, or even offering some cover if you needed to as well. And as you all are beginning to prepare to settle in for the evening, is there anything that you would do in particular?
Then maybe just
Please.
do a perimeter check with someone. Who's a little more survival savvy.
Oh, survival savvy. Ugh.
I would say you can
Anyone
have
here?
somebody walk around and take a perception check, and you can have somebody else walk around and look for tracks and things with survival if you would want to do that.
So is
Yeah.
anyone trained in it?
I'm trained in it, but I only have a +2 in
I'll
total.
give you guidance on it then.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Whoever's
So,
super perceptive, if they want to take a each on that.
yeah. Oboros will join in the perimeter check.
While they're doing that, Rooney's gonna gather any kind of dry wood he can find and hopefully get a fire ready.
Okay.
Just a roll
Alka's gonna
perception.
Gonna
Another
set my barrel
16.
down and sit on top of it.
Okay.
Alright. We've got our perception and then survival.
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
So as you walk along the perimeter, you don't notice anything that stands out as threatening to you. Actually, as you are walking through, you do find a berry bush, and looking at them, you hand them over to Boros, and he's looks at them and he feels pretty confident that you all can eat them. Aside from that, you do notice a small trail, but no tracks or anything stands out to you all. But from the opening where you all are, there's a small trail running to the north from where the group would be settling into. But you would have walked some of that trail on the perimeter walk, and nothing stood out to you all. Overall, it seems like a decent resting place based on your perception.
All right.
Yeah. Are you all still eating rations for the evening?
We got berries.
Oh yeah, you got berries
Oh,
that may or may not be.
yeah.
Oboros is just gonna go ahead and test one of these berries. He found them, so he might as well be the first one to see whether or not they're actually edible, and we'll bite the metaphorical bullet.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
You eat the berry and you don't feel like there's any effect or anything that has happened as you consume the berry.
Oh, okay.
Looks fine to me.
You not have dysentery.
They do taste a little strange, but I'm fine.
They're a little sweet at first, and then like as you begin to enjoy the sweetness, they turn bitter in your mouth.
Oh. With that, I'll
Would
walk over and just, I'm like, well, if he's fine, then it must be safe to eat. So I'll grab a handful, start munching.
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
oh
I'm gonna
boy.
be safe now. Okay. Attributes. Where are my saving throws?
You would click Constitution on your yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just slow sometimes.
Yeah, you are enjoying the berries. You do also notice and comment on that sweet, but then a drastically bitter aftertaste that they have, but nothing seems too out of the ordinary for you.
I'm like, a little bitter aftertaste, but tastes
It
fine
is
to me.
not pleasant, right?
Your
Wouldn't
cousin's gonna
say
go
it's
to town on
pleasant.
some jerky.
Any other berry tasters?
Well, Solomon's gonna look at those and be like, "That is not the best choice, my friends. If we wait until the morning, I can guarantee those berries will be good to eat."
All right. So as you all settle in for the evening, and this will be like our last little bit. As you all are sitting around and perhaps talking with a fire aglow, you do notice that um you hear some footsteps coming from the distance, and on that small trail that was running to the north, you can make out. Well, those of you who have dark vision, as it has fallen into the dark, you can make out that there is what looks to be a traveler, and he has some kind of horse or perhaps a mule or something. And I'm sorry, I said he, but she has something that's carrying items with, and comes up towards the group, and you see, where is my journal?
It's dumb.
There we go. You see this elf that has a mule that's carrying supplies coming towards the group, and as she sees the glow of your fire and the group around, she kind of she begins to slow and approach more cautiously. And in doing so, she sees the group and she looks at you all. And seeing Xanthia with the group, she definitely feels more at ease with you. And she looks at you and says, hello. My name is Margaret, and I mean no harm or anything. I'm passing through. I hope I didn't mean to disrupt you." And she's very timid and hesitant in her speaking to the group.
In her head, she'll hear, "Which way did you come from?"
Oh, what? Oh, oh, can you read my thoughts? Oh, what's going on?
Uh, only what you want to share.
Uh, oh. I'm coming. I came from this trail here, so I'm a little north of you all. Uh, I'm kind of glad I came across a group. You should be warned. There's a group of men up ahead, and they're hiding at this bridge. It's about a quarter mile up the road, and they let me go because I don't have anything of value. But they are trying to ambush and take things of value from people. And as she looks around the camp, she does notice your wine barrel that you have lugged with you, and she goes, yes, I would be weary of carrying that past them. They would probably try to take that wine that you've got there."
I would love for them to take the wine.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh
interesting.
no.
Great.
If
They can
anything,
try.
they could open it
Anything
right
but our
there
wine.
and then. We'll even share cups with them.
Oh, you all are mighty generous. Can I have a drink then?
No,
No, the wine is still curating. It wouldn't be ready to drink right now.
Huh. That's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. So, it's not ready for me, but if you carry it a quarter mile to these the men at the bridge, it'll be ready for them.
Well,
Trust me, it would be something they deserve.
And
um,
I don't deserve a fresh drink.
Not
how
unless you
you
like
don't.
melting.
is Margaret looking like shifty at all? Like, could
Roll
I
an
make any
insight.
sort of like
Shifty
insight
in
check?
here.
Sorry, say it again.
Is she looking any like shifty at all? Like, trying to present herself as something she really isn't? Like
You
something I
can
can potentially
roll an
make a.
insight for me. Roll an insight.
All right.
She's just
Oh,
very friendly and very like nervous from having been like the vibe that you get is, she's still feeling kind of nervous from the taunting and whatnot that she faced with the men that were hiding, ambushing travelers.
So does her donkey have those horns from the photo?
Midjourney can only do what Midjourney can do.
No, I just wanted to know, like, if that's the case. It's gonna be it's an interesting donkey for Trickle to see. He's never seen one with horns.
Let's go with it. Yeah, her donkey has some horns going on.
Trickle will like make his way up and go to like pet it and just like comment on it being so surreal to see a horned donkey.
I do not like you talking in my brain, but they
I'm sorry.
just,
Would you rather me go?
oh no, that's talking my brain all you want. They're actually these horns are just for show. They make it more intriguing, more inviting, and you see her take off these like fake horns that she has attached to the donkey.
I actually think those horns suit it.
Right? I I know how to get children. They see the horned donkey and they want to come and talk, and then I can persuade them into buying feed to feed the donkey, and everything is well. It's everything is goes splendidly. And if I have a couple of trinkets to sell, of course the kids want that, and then I've made myself some money, and all I've done is put some horns on to this donkey here.
Hmm.
We need to get in business together.
Well, you seem good enough, so I'll say this much. The wine, not so good.
You want to give them a bellyache, do you? I like the way that you think.
Something like that, yes.
Ooh, a good old-fashioned tummy ache. Make them cry for their mummies. I like it. I do not. I do not wish for wine.
Like you can hear Boros kind of chuckling, but he's like adjusting his face covering so it doesn't show off too much.
I've gotten some laughs here. I appreciate a good laugh every now and then, don't you? It makes everything feel good. Makes the belly ache in a good way, unlike the wine apparently.
Are you interested in spending the night, or are you just passing through?
Oh, are you inviting her to spend the night with you?
Giggity.
Not with me specifically. No, 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 no.
Oh, you want me to spend the night with all of you? Well, that will have to cost.
I
You see Draco
I was-
blushing.
But
Which is weird on a
just
giant bug.
It can be okay. I can put my my knapsack next to yours if you want.
that's not what I meant. No.
Oh. And you see her blush and realizing she has misunderstood the situation. Well, the one over there said, "Are you inviting her to spend the night?" My apologies. I would never be so direct.
Well-
I guess.
I was inviting you to spend the night with us in our camp. Yes. Not. I prefer to keep to myself in my own tent.
Oh, you're fancy enough to have a tent. Do the rest of you have tents?
I don't sleep actually.
Oh, interesting. You talk in my brain, and you don't have to sleep. How does that work?
And also do this, and he'll go. He'll camouflage in.
Where did he go? Where's the boogeyman?
Then I'll reappear right behind her.
I hear your
Oh!
bedroll.
Oh, there you are. Oh, okay.
He is quite strange, yes.
Yeah, the 6.5 foot tall giant blue mantis is strange.
How how does he do that? So big and then just gone. Do it again.
Disappears again.
Oh, and he makes a sound effect when he does it. Nice. Oh,
It's 5
what
gold
about
for
the
the
rest
show,
of you?
though.
Oh no. That's my thing. The horns. You all got to see the horns. You even got to touch the horns. So let's just call it even.